Hey guys, what we discussed yesterday, you already go through that recording, right, guys? You understood about the basic terminology, OS types of OSs, data center, cloud, right? So yesterday you got about you got it something like it's so what is a dev environment, what is a QA environment, what is a production environment, so what is non-production, what is production, right, guys? You understood, right? So today, we will discuss about the what exactly is cloud. So what are the benefits of cloud? So why do we need to learn cloud? What cloud options we have? What skills needed to be a cloud job if cloud job ready? So we will discuss, guys. So before that, so we already discussed about the data center, right? You understood the data center. What the data center is providing? Data center is providing only the so on-premise data center are a on-premise. On-premise is only providing the IaaS infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure as a service, right? So today we will discuss about so what is a cloud and what are the benefits of a cloud. So before going to cloud, so we'll show you a few things, guys. We'll show you few things like so why they are moving from a data center to cloud. So what are the drawbacks in the cloud, or what are the advantages, or what are the drawbacks in the data center, and what are the advantages in the cloud, guys? Okay. Yeah. So this is the data center, guys, and this is a cloud, guys. So what this is? So this is a data center environment. So what is this? Data center. So data center are on premise. On premise. So this is the data center or a on premise. What you did, guys? You did the so this is the non-production environment. So this is the production environment. In the non-production environment, so the development environment and the QA environment. This is the production environment and the live environment. So in the non-production environment, you build the two servers, and in the production environment, QA also you build the two servers. So one is app server, one is DB server. One is app server, one is DB server. One is app server, and one is a DB server, right? So your application is deployed in the guys. Please mute yourself. Your application is deployed in the production and non-production, right, guys? Guys, mute yourself. Non-prod and prod environment. Non-prod and prod environment. So your application is first deployed in the development environment, then QA, then finally move it to the production. Production is nothing but our live environment, right? So what a data center is providing? So data center is providing IaaS. So for example, infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure as a service. So first you need to buy the first point. So we need to buy the so we need to buy the server, physical server, right? Physical a server. So something like a Dell server, Dell PowerEdge server. So first we need to get the code from the vendor, and then we will purchase the Dell PowerEdge, right? So for getting this server, so it will take 10 to 15 days. For example, 10 days. So after that, so we need to decide which data center we need to take, and for Mumbai, Chennai, or whatever it may be. And so we will get the code, and so finally we will get we will finalize the we will finalize the one data center, and we will keep it in that, right? For that purpose, they took 5 days, 5 days time to settle down, right? So 10 days for 15 days, and so just they are providing the infrastructure as a service. After that, we need to we need to install the CentOS 7. So then Java, then Tomcat, and network, right? And network we need to configure. So for this purpose, it took 5 days. It took 5 days time. So if you want a server in the data center, so how many days it will take? It will take 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 5, 20 days. So so the developer is asking a new server for the development environment. So but it will take 20 days to 20 days to give it to the developers, right? So and so this is one of the drawback. So this is one of the drawback. So if we having any issue in the data center, we need to manually visit the data center and check it. So manually visit the data center and check it. So these two are the drawbacks in the data center. Something like what is a cloud? Cloud is a API, guys. What is this? This is a API. API means application interface, or a website, or a website, or something like a app, right? So this is a app. This is a app, and it's linked to the data center only. It linked to the data center only. Linked to data center only. So why AWS, why cloud comes into the picture? I will tell you guys. So I will tell you the drawbacks and the advantages, right? Something like if you keep the servers in the data center, if you are using or if you are not using. For example, development environment, QA environment. So the development people and QA people only works from 10 to 7 only, right, guys? 10 to 6, for example, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. only. So 8 hours, right? The remaining 16 hours, the 16 hours is not using, but we are paying the money. We are paying the money, right, guys? So for that purpose, so what is the slogan of the cloud is? The slogan of the cloud is pay as you go. What is that, guys? What is the slogan of the cloud? Pay as you go. So pay as you go means so whenever you use the server, right? The same server, whenever you use the server, that time only we can pay the money, otherwise we cannot. So if you're not using the server, you simply shut down the server. So whenever you comes to the office, then you can then that time you can start the server. So pay as you go is nothing but a pay per use. Whenever you use the server, that time only we can pay the money. So that is one of the advantage in the cloud. So advantage. So what is the advantage? Pay per use model. So pay per use model. One is the advantage of why cloud is came, guys. Why cloud is came into the picture? What is the innovation thought? So guys. So before banking for the banking transactions, so for the banking transactions, what you are doing, manually go to the bank and manually going to go to the bank and you are doing the transactions, right? Something like a transfer to the another account or something like. So manually you are going to the bank and doing the transactions. So nowadays it comes the apps, right? So apps, insurance also, insurance companies, LIC. What is before we are we are going to the insurance companies, then we will pay the insurance. Amount. So now we are it will be apps comes into the picture. The same like as a hospital. Hospital also, the apps comes into the picture, right? Apps comes into the picture. Banking, insurance, hospital, social media, something like a Facebook, WhatsApp, these are the apps comes into the picture. So the cloud, who is guys? Amazon. So Amazon having a thought. So Amazon having a thought something like, so how we can create a app for the infrastructure as a service. So how we can create a app for the a website for the infrastructure as a service. Then the thought implemented on AWS and created a cloud. So cloud is nothing but a same like as a app. It is a app application interface, but finally it connected to the data center only. So it connected to the data center only. So this application is the predefined application. So the data center, whatever the right, so it one click they will provide everything, the environment, how it. So they already predefined. They already they already defined. Defined the. They already defined the environment. 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 So once you click the something like you want a VM, something like a EC2 here. So EC2, once you click the EC2, it automatically get the EC2 instance. So because it's already predefined environment. What is that, guys? Predefined environment. Predefined environment. So this is also a console. It call it as a console. What this is, guys? This is a console,
Exactly, bro.
the cloud console, whatever it may be, AWS console, Google console, Oracle console, Azure console. So this is a console is nothing but a website or a application or a app. So they created a app and link it to the data center only. They link it to the data center only. Why? So they already predefined environment. If they are created the servers and services, right? Servers and services. What are those? They created the servers and services. So they already predefined. If you click, it automatically created. And so what is the advantage? So what is the advantage? The other advantage is, apart from IaaS, they are providing the PaaS, PaaS and SaaS also. So what is that, guys? So data center only provides the IaaS. So apart from IaaS, the cloud provides the PaaS and SaaS also. What that, guys? The cloud provides SaaS and PaaS. So what is a what is a SaaS and PaaS? Now you understood about the IaaS, infra as a service. This is the infra they are providing. But what is PaaS and what is a SaaS? So these three are the cloud services. What are the cloud services? Cloud, not a AWS. Cloud services are PaaS, SaaS, IaaS. SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. I will define, guys. I will define everything. So and so pay as you go model, and they created a website for the for the data center and link it to the data center is called as a cloud console. Cloud console or a API, application interface. Guys, understood? There is no much difference between data center and cloud, but so we have a few advantages rather than the data center. So the advantage is pay as you go model, and they are providing the PaaS and SaaS, and they are linked to, they created a website for that, and they link it to the data center, guys. One. Guys, understood? So few of the advantages. Why they are moving from data center to cloud? Because of pay as you go one model. The other one is they provided the PaaS apart from the IaaS, and and they provided a console, and they already predefined environment. If you and they are providing the servers and services, predefined servers and services. Services like RDS service. In RDS database environment, first we need to install the centralized, then we manually install the Oracle databases. But here they already predefined environment. If you click the RDS, it automatically install the CentOS 7, and it automatically install the Oracle software. So those are the predefined environments, guys. Guys, understood? Just
Yes,
why,
sir.
why people are moving from the data center to cloud, whatever it may be, guys. Either it is a AWS or a or OCP or OCI or GCP or Azure, whatever it may be, guys. Guys, understood?
ఇంతసేపు తింటారా వాయమ్మో అక్కడ చూడాలి
తొందర తినండి. Guys, mute yourself. Guys, understood, right? Yeah. Yeah. So what we will discuss? So we will discuss about what exactly is cloud, what are the benefits of cloud, why do we need to learn cloud, what cloud options so we have, so what skills needed to be cloud job for ready. So what is a cloud? Cloud computing is a on-demand delivery of IT resources. What is that, guys? Computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing instead of buying, owning, and maintaining the physical data centers and servers. Physical data centers and servers. Guys, one. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources. So over the internet with the pay-as-you-go pricing instead of buying, owning, and maintaining the physical data center. Instead of owning, buying, and maintaining the physical data centers and servers, you can access technology services such as a computing power, storage, and databases. What is this, guys? Computing power, storage, and the databases. So on an as needed basis from the cloud provider, such as guys, mute yourself, guys. Okay, so such as an Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, GCP. So these are the what is a cloud, guys, right? So what are the benefits of cloud? So the benefits of cloud is cost saving, automated updates on softwares, disaster recovery, 24/7 availability, security. So reduce the carbon footprint and sustainable, scalability, enhanced collaboration, all over functioning, easily manageable. What are those, guys? Easily manageable. So cost saving. The services are free from the capital expenditure rather than purchasing expensive systems and equipment for our business, guys. So why do we need to learn cloud? High demand, future proof career, and increase our professional profile, personal growth and future scope, and high earnings. Guys, understand? So these are the why you need to learn the cloud. So what are the cloud options we have? Types of cloud based on usage: public cloud, private cloud, and the hybrid cloud. So what is a public cloud? What is a private cloud? What is a hybrid cloud? I will discuss guys later. No worries. So types of cloud computing. So what are the cloud computing guys? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So what are the types of cloud computings? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Software as a service. So what cloud options we have? So we have a cloud options, on-premise options, hybrid, both data center and on-premise. So what cloud options we have? We have a AWS, we have a Azure, we have a Google Cloud Platform. So what skills you need to be cloud job ready for? Basic knowledge, basic cloud knowledge, database knowledge, API JSON, virtualization and containerization, Linux shell scripting, programming, automation, metrics and analytics, cost management, and cloud service platform expertise, guys. So these are we need. Yeah, guys, I will tell you. AWS, right? So what we are learning? So we are learning the AWS. So we are learning the AWS. So before that, so introduction to cloud computing. So what is that, guys? So introduction to cloud computing. What is a cloud computing? Why we go for cloud computing? History and origins of a cloud computing. Characteristic of a cloud computing. Types of cloud services. Software as a service. Platform as a service. Infrastructure as a service. Cloud implementation types and conclusion. Guys, now you understood? So what is a cloud computing? Why we go for the cloud computing? History and origins of the cloud computing, characteristic of the cloud computing, types of the cloud services, software as a service, so SaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, infrastructure as a service, IaaS. So cloud implementation types and conclusion. So cloud implementation types and the conclusion. So now I will tell you, so what is software as a service, what is platform as a service, what is so infrastructure as a service. Now you understood what is infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure means just they will provide the infra, something like a Dell coverage, networking, everything. So after that you need to install the CentOS 7. So CentOS 7. So that is nothing but a infrastructure as a service. After the CentOS 7. So after the CentOS 7. Infrastructure as a service. So I will take this one, guys. Yeah. So paint. So now you understood the so infrastructure as a service because of so data centers provides the infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure as a service up to something like a server and install the CentOS 7 OS. So then networking, guys. So then networking something like so this is the internet. So so networking, so they provided the networking up to networking. So this is a infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure as a service. Who will build this, guys? Yesterday I already told you, right, guys? Who will build this infra and everything? Operation engineer. Operation, so engineer. Operation engineer is nothing but either Linux engineer or a cloud engineer. Linux engineer or cloud engineer. So Linux engineer or a cloud engineer, guys. Yes. So he developed the infrastructure as a service. So after that, so something like I am a developer, guys. I am a developer. I'm a developer. I know how to develop the code. For example, I developed the code for the WhatsApp. So I want to test it. So it's a scratch. It's a scratch. I developed the a WhatsApp website. So what is the website I developed, guys? Guys, one Yeah, guys. So the infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service means up to so buy the server and install the CentOS 7 and networking everything. This is nothing but an infrastructure as a service, right, guys? So after that, so I'm a developer. I develop the code. What I know. So what developer knows, guys? Guys, what developer knows? Guys are able to hear?
So coding and
Yes,
development,
yes,
like
yes, yes. He knows only coding, how to develop the code, right? He knows only code, how to develop the code. But I want to deploy the code into the server. What we need, guys, what we need to deploy the code, we need a web server. We need a web server and we need a Java. What are the software need to install, guys? Java and web server. For example, web server is Tomcat, Apache, Nginx, whatever it may be, guys. So I want to install the platform. What is the platform? Platform is a Java and Tomcat. The software. So whatever the software need to install for the, these are the SDKs, right? SDK or something like these are the softwares we need to install to deploy our code. Once we deploy, this is the, so whatever the software we are installing, right? These softwares is nothing but a platform as a service, PaaS. What is, guys? Platform as a service. So platform as a service, if you took the platform as a service, so what they are providing? AWS already providing the infrastructure. Infrastructure means this one, and they provide the Java and Tomcat also installed. So who will maintain this, guys? This maintained by the, for example, AWS. So AWS maintain infrastructure and platform as a service. Just so whatever you deployed the code, right? You took the code and directly deploy into the server. Directly deploy into the server. Guys, understood? So who will provide this PaaS? PaaS provided by the AWS. Everything will taken care by the AWS. So you have a thought, you developed the code, you just test it, right? You took the PaaS as a service. So PaaS as a service, and you deployed the code if it is working fine or not. So this is nothing but a PaaS. So in PaaS, automatically it comes the infrastructure as a service and platform as a service. Platform means softwares. Platform means softwares. If we took the platform as a service, so they install the softwares and infra. So the softwares and infra, you have only code. So you are a developer. Developer doesn't know how to install the Java, Tomcat, and CentOS, right? AWS or Azure or Google or OCI or Alibaba or IBM. So they're providing the PaaS. PaaS means they entirely build the infra and install the software. That is nothing but a PaaS, guys. And SaaS. So what is a SaaS? Software as a service. What is that, guys? SaaS, software as a service. Software as a service means, for example, this is a IaaS. IaaS means infra as a service. PaaS means platform as a service. Now, so SaaS, software as a service. So you don't know how to develop the code. Who will develop the code? AWS, any cloud. If you took the cloud, right? SaaS, they will provide the software, infra, everything. If you took the, if you took the, if you if you took the SaaS, so service, if you took the SaaS service, so take care of, they will take care of everything. For example, your Gmail service, you just, they already deployed it, they already build the infra, they already installed the softwares, and they already developed the code and deployed it, right? You just using the code, you just using the software. For example, Gmail software. So Gmail is the, for example, guys, Gmail is a software as a service. So everything will be taken care by the cloud team. Everything will be taken care by the cloud team. Guys, now you understood? So I already shared to Vamshi, right? Vamshi not shared. Yeah, guys. So I'm pasting in the chat, guys. What is this, guys? Copy. Yes, guys. I shared it in the chat. You guys can check it. Right? So IaaS means just they're providing the infra. PaaS means they will provide the softwares as well as, and SaaS means they will provide the code also. They will take care of everything. You just a client. You just a you just a client. You shared your requirements to develop a application. Everything will be taken care by the cloud team. So that is nothing but a software as a service. So platform as a service. For example, you are a developer. So you don't know how to build the infra, how to develop, how to install the software. You know just how to deploy the code. So you can deploy the code. PaaS, platform as a service, software as a service, infra as a service. You have a So in our company, you have a operations team and operations team and a development team. So both, so you don't need, right? You don't need PaaS, you don't need SaaS because of you have a operations team. In our company, you have a development team. You have a development team and operations team. No need of a PaaS and SaaS. You can take only IaaS. So what they are providing? Cloud providing the cloud services. What are the cloud services, guys? Guys, speak out. What are the cloud services? IaaS, infrastructure as a service, PaaS, platform as a
Platform.
service, SaaS,
SaaS.
software as a service. So this is the cloud service. It will apply on any cloud. These services will apply on any cloud, either Azure, GCP, Oracle, AWS, Alibaba, IBM, some other clouds. It will it will uses on every cloud, on the cloud environments. So what are the cloud environments, guys? So cloud environments. What are the cloud environments? So for example, public cloud, private cloud, and public, private, and hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud. Hybrid means pub plus. So pub plus private is nothing but a pub plus private cloud is nothing but a hybrid cloud, guys. So hybrid cloud, guys. Now you understood. So what data center provides? Only data center provides which service, guys? Data center provides which service?
IaaS.
Only IaaS. But cloud provides which services?
SaaS, IaaS.
Very good, very good. Now you understood. So now you understood, right, guys? So these are the advantages while taking the cloud, any cloud, guys. So these are the advantages. These are the advantages. Guys, understood?
Yes.
Yep. So what is a cloud computing? Why we go for cloud computing? History and origins of a cloud computing. Characteristic of the cloud computing. Types of the cloud services. Software as a service. Platform as a service. Infrastructure as a service. Now you know everything. Software as a service. Platform as a service. Infrastructure as a cloud implementation types and conclusion, guys. So what are those? Cloud implementation types and conclusion. Yeah. So what is a cloud service? So what is a cloud service? Services and solutions that they are delivered and consumed in a real time over the internet are called cloud services. What is a cloud service, guys? Services and solutions. So services and solutions. AWS, for example. So this is the AWS console. I'm signing into the console. I'm signing into the console. So this is my console. So this is my console. This is the AWS console. The services, what they are providing? They are providing the services and solutions. What are the services? These all are the services: EC2, VPC, S3, IAM, DynamoDB, Elastic Cache, containers, batch, Lambda, CloudFormation. So they have a multiple services are there. You guys can see analytics purpose, application integration purpose, blockchain purpose. So I will show you all the services. You will get it. Yeah, compute services, container services, storage services, database services. So these all are the predefined, guys. These all are the predefined services. So and this console is linked to the data center. If you need a server, in the data center, you need to purchase, keep it, and install it, everything, right? So it's already predefined, guys. If you click EC2, you just launch the instance. It automatically created the servers. It automatically create the servers. So that's the reason this is most popular. So what is a cloud service? Services and solutions that are delivered and consumed in a real time over the internet are called as a cloud services. So when you store your photos online, use webmail or social networking site, you will use cloud computing services. You will use cloud computing services. So what is a cloud computing? Cloud computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet. What is a cloud computing, guys? Everyone can read it. So what is a cloud computing, guys? Guys, speak out. So what is cloud computing? So cloud computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet. So delivery model of computing services. So delivery model of computing services. These all are the services. These all are the services. The delivery modeling of the delivery model of the computing services over the internet. Guys, speak out. Guys, are you there? What is cloud computing, guys? Everyone can read it. Guys,
Yes, sir. Cloud
yeah.
computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet.
Now you understood. So what is a cloud computing? Cloud computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet. So what they are providing the services over the internet. Internet means they created a application for all the services. They created application for the all the services. This is a console. A console is nothing but a website. For example, this is one website. Facebook.com is website. Or insurance is website. LIC is a website. For example. So this is website and accessbank.com. So Access Bank. So this is also a website. And yeah, guys. So Facebook is for the social media. Something like Access Bank is for the banking purpose, banking transaction purpose, and insurance or LIC. So LIC, right? For example, LIC insurance. So this is for the to pay the premiums, and so Access Bank, life insurance, hospital, any one of the hospitals, guys, Apollo hospitals, Apollo hospitals. So multi-specialty hospital, something like so they are creating the applications. Applications are a websites are a apps for the hospitality purpose, insurance purpose, personal banking purpose, and social media purpose. So that AWS Amazon company get a thought how we can create a how I can create a website for this infrastructure as a service. Then it comes into the picture. Cloud computing comes into the picture. So cloud computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet. It enables a real-time development and delivery of a broad range of products, services, and solutions. So it enables a real-time development and delivery of a broad range of products. Development and delivery of a broad range of products. What are the broad range of products? Something like so Amazon.com. So what is that, guys? Amazon.in, Amazon.com. What that is? So this is a e-commerce website, right? This e-commerce website is is hosted, is deployed under the AWS. Deployed under the AWS. Guys, understood? So, and the Amazon and Netflix also deployed under the. So Netflix also deployed under this NASA. So everything, most of the website, most of the powerful websites are deployed under the AWS. Guys, understood? Most of the powerful website, they are providing the services and solution. Cloud computing is a style of computing where massively scalable. So scalable means elasticity. What is elastic, guys? Elastic is nothing but a, so we can expand and we can shrink. Expand and shrink, guys. So in the data center, so there is no, so that is the one of the drawback. So this is our application server. Something like people are more people are accessing this website. So I want to install the another application app server for in this. So right, it will not automatically created. We need to separately, we manually we need to create this. This is the drawback. But in the AWS, whatever the whatever the cloud, so it is a scalable. Scalable means so we can scale up, scale down the resources. So IT related capabilities are provided as a service across the internet to multiple external customers. Guys, now you understood cloud computing? So cloud computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet. It enables real-time development and delivery of a broad range of products, services, and solutions. Cloud computing is a style of computing where massively scalable IT-related capabilities are provided as a service across the internet to multiple external customers. Multiple external customers. Now you understood about the cloud computing. So what is a cloud computing? So what is a cloud computing, guys? Computing and software resources that are delivered on demand as a service is nothing but a cloud computing. So computing and software resources that are delivered on the on demand database services. So what are the computing and software solutions? They are providing the storage services, applications, their databases, everything they are included in the cloud computing. So everything will be added. So why we go for cloud computing? So why we go for cloud computing, guys? Lower computing cost because of pay as you go model. What is that, guys? So lower computing cost because of pay as you go model. Guys, tell me, what is that? Pay as you go. Guys, speak out. Pay as you go. Pay as you go means so pay per use. So whenever you use the server, right, that time only we can pay the money. Otherwise, can't. So that is the one a big advantage. So what are these are the advantages. So lower computing cost. So improved performance. Performance also improved. Reduced the software cost because of all the softwares are installed, right? Whenever we took the service. So if you took the RDS service, relational database service, it automatically install the Oracle databases because of we don't need a software, we don't need to buy the software so separately, because of if you are going through infrastructure in the data center, you want to install the data DB server. This is the DB server. In the DB server, so we need to purchase the Oracle database. Purchase the Oracle database server. So, but here we don't need to purchase the Oracle database servers. So it automatically comes under the service. So instant software updates. So here manually we need to install the software updates, but here so instant software updates, unlimited storage capacity, increased data reliability, so device independence and the always on, anywhere and any place, free from the maintenance and no need to know. So no need to know. These are the advantages. What these are? So these are the advantages. History and origins of the computing. History and origins of the computing. So in 1996, the supercomputers or mainframes are introduced. In 1999, the first milestone of the cloud. Who, guys? Amazon. So the arrival of 1999, 2000 launched the Amazon Web, but so 2006. So in 2006, 2003 or 2003, they introduced the AWS. So Google, Azure, they introduced from the 2000. 8 onwards. So launch Google App Engine, Windows Azure Beta, something like, guys. Characteristics of the cloud computing. So characteristics of the cloud computing. So one guys, characteristics of cloud computing. So what are the characteristics? The flexible pricing paper use, on-demand self-service, so ubiquitous network access, resource pooling, rapid elasticity. So elasticity is nothing but we can scale up and scale down. So paper use basis, resource pooling, we can pooling the resources, right? Ubiquitous network access. So these are the characteristics of the cloud computing: on-demand self-service, ubiquitous network access, resource pooling, rapid elasticity, and flexible pay-per use, guys. So these are the characteristics of the cloud computing. So these are the resource pooling. So characteristic of the cloud resource pooling. So it will share the resources. So rapid elasticity, if you want, you can elasticity, scale up and scale down easily. Flexible pricing, pay-per-use model, guys. Guys, understood? So yeah, the next cloud service layer. What are the cloud service layers? So application, platform, infrastructure. What is that, guys? Application, platform, and infrastructure. So finally you deployed after the platform, you deployed the application, right? Application layer. So this is the platform layer. Platform layer is nothing but we can install the softwares, Java, Tomcat, whatever the software. So this is the infrastructure layer, guys. This is the infrastructure layer, cloud service layers. So what are the cloud service layers, guys? Software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So the first, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So infrastructure as a service, IaaS is the delivery of the technology infrastructure as an on-demand scalable service. So PaaS provides all of the facilities required to support the complete life cycle of the building and delivering web application and services entire from the internet. SaaS is a software delivery methodology that provides licensed based multi-tenant access to the software, and it functions remotely as a web-based services. As a web-based services. Guys, you here you will show the cloud service layers. So the cloud service layers are infrastructure as a service. So what infrastructure as a service? So firewalls, load balancers, servers, networking, storage, data center fabric, everything will be taken care by the infrastructure as a service. The platform as a service, so something like you see guys, web 2.0 application runtime. So Java runtime, database runtime, development tool, middleware. So this is a platform as a service, and software as a service. The software as a service, something like a Gmail, industry applications, business processes, CRM, ERP, HR. So these are the applications. Guys, now you understood? Guys, now you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, these are the cloud service, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Now you understood, right, guys? So you will understood better the next screens. So cloud service models. What are the models? IaaS, so PaaS and SaaS. So this is the traditional IT. Traditional IT is nothing but a so the data center or a on-premise environment. So everything will be taken care by ourselves because of so we are taking the data center. So after cloud comes into the picture, IaaS, if took the IaaS, what they are providing the network, storage, server, virtualization, OS. So what is that? Server up to OS, they will provide. So servers, networking, storage, data center, firewalls. So everything will be provided. Everything will be provided by their own. Guys, understood? If you took the infrastructure as a service, they provided CentOS, server, everything. Now you got it. So if you took the PaaS platform as a service, if you took the platform as a service, networking, storage, servers, virtualization, middleware, runtime, so everything will be they will taken care. You just deploy your application. If SaaS, everything will be taken care by the cloud. Everything will be taken care by the cloud. Guys, now you understood? So the difference between IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So if anyone is asking the differences between IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, why we are going for the PaaS instead of IaaS or a SaaS, you will understand, right? You will answer the questions, right, guys? Guys, are you understand or not regarding the SaaS, PaaS, IaaS? Guys, speak out, guys. Guys, ఇంతగానో అరుస్తున్నా చెప్పండి, guys. So cloud implementation types. So what are the cloud types? What are the cloud types? Private, public. Guys, I already informed, right? I said, right, you guys can speak out. So every day we have a stand-ups and everything. We need to speak in the meeting. So yeah, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and public cloud. So private cloud and public cloud and hybrid cloud. Private is nothing but a so internal cloud data center availability. Something like what they are giving. They are giving the data center access. So this data center access no one can access. No one cannot access this data center. They are privately giving these data centers. And public cloud is nothing but a so everyone can access this center. Everyone can access. So something like if you provide the regional data center. So this is nothing but a public cloud. So they are providing a private access is nothing but a private cloud, guys. They are providing a private access is nothing but a private cloud. Guys, understood?
Yes.
Yeah. So what
Yes.
is public cloud? What is public cloud? What is private cloud? Or what is hybrid cloud? So public cloud is nothing but a owned and managed by the service provider. Who is the service providers, guys? AWS, GCP, Google, GCP, Oracle, IBM. These are the owned and maintained, managed by the service provider, made available to the general public or a large industry groups. Large industry groups. So this is nothing but a public cloud, guys. So private cloud, public cloud, you can so if you combine both is nothing but a hybrid cloud. So private cloud. So operated slowly for an organization, may be managed by the organization or a third party, limits access to the limited access to the enterprise and partner. As understood, this is a private cloud. So what is a hybrid cloud? The composition of two or more clouds, a private cloud community or a public cloud bounded together by standardized or a proprietary technology that enables data and application probability is nothing but a hybrid cloud. Yes, understood? So the conclusion, cloud
Yes, sir.
computing is the fastest growing part of network-based computing. It provides a tremendous benefits to customer for all the sizes, simple users and developers and enterprises and all the types of organizations. All the types of organizations. Guys, now, so then introduction to AWS. So the agenda of AWS is what is AWS? So this is the core functionality, guys. Every cloud uses these cloud computing, origins of a cloud computing, characteristics, IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, and cloud implementation cloud implementation types and conclusion. So everything this is the core features, guys. Core features of the every cloud. But now we are starting the AWS. Before AWS, so I will show you another PPT. Yeah, guys. So so what this is, guys, this is a API, application interface or a console. So we need to log into the console, guys. Sign up or sign up the console. So how we can sign up your console, guys? The same like as Facebook or Gmail, so and etc. How you are signing up your email, Gmail, so WhatsApp and everything, right? The same like as a AWS console also same like. But so what you need to provide? You need to provide a credit card or a credit card or a debit card info. So debit card info, and it will credit to 2 rupees. So from your account and so you guys can use the free tier account. So it will be uses 365 days. So 365 days. So it will not charge anything if you use the free tier usage. If you use the free tier uses, so you will not chargeable anything. Will not chargeable anything. Guys, understood? Guys, understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right? Yeah. Now, so shit. Yeah. Now sharing my screen, guys. You guys. So what is AWS? So AWS is nothing but Amazon Web Services. Web means cloud, internet. So they are providing the services over the internet. Who? Amazon. That is nothing but AWS. Guys, now we understood what is the abbreviation of AWS? Guys, understood?
Yes.
What is the
Yes,
abbreviation of AWS?
Amazon Web Service.
Yes, Amazon Web Services. Amazon company provided the services. What are the services? Storage services, storage solution, and the compute solutions, and database solutions. What are the services, guys? EC2 compute services, and the RDS services, and the S3 services. So they are providing, right? So they provide with you. So they provide you with servers and services that you can use on demand and scale easily. So AWS has revolutionized IT over the time. AWS powers some of the biggest websites in the world. Amazon.com and Netflix will be deployed under is deployed under the AWS. What are the services, guys? Amazon EC2 services, ECR services, ECS services, Elastic Beanstalk. So ECR means Elastic Container Services. EC2 means Elastic Compute Cloud. So the server. So what the infrastructure, right? This is the service they are providing. Auto scaling, Lambda, IAM, S3 bucket. S3 is nothing but a storage. This is something like a Google Drive or a OneDrive solution. So Amazon RDS. RDS is nothing but a relational database. So Amazon Aurora, Amazon DynamoDB, Elastic Cache, SQS, SNS, AWS set of functions, AWS CloudWatch, CloudFormation, CloudTrail, Amazon API Gateway, Elastic Load Balancing, Amazon CloudFront, Amazon Kinesis, Amazon Route 53. So what is the history, guys? Here you see. So in 2002, internally launched the AWS. Internally launched the AWS. In 2003, Amazon infrastructure is the one of their core strength idea to market. So in 2004, launched publicly with SQS. In 2006, relaunched the publicly with SQS, S3, EC2. These are the three services they launched in 2006. In 2007, they launched in the Europe. So initially it started in the US, then they moved to UK, Europe. So what are the biggest websites are deployed? Netflix, NASA, Airbnb, Dropbox, all these are deployed in the AWS cloud. So what is the cloud number fact, guys? So something like what are the leaders and the challengers? So Amazon is the leader, Microsoft Azure is the leader, Google is the leader. So these all are the challengers: Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, and IBM Cloud. In 2019, AWS had 35.02 billion in annual revenue. AWS accounts for 47% of the market in 2019. Microsoft is second with the 222. So pioneer and leader of the AWS cloud market for the ninth consecutive year. So over 10 lakh 10 lakh active users are users. So AWS cloud use cases. So what are the cloud use cases? AWS enables you to build sophisticated scalable applications applicable to diverse set of industries. Use cases include enterprise IT, backup purpose, storage, big data analytics purpose, website hosting, mobile and social apps, gaming purpose. Right, these are the cloud use AWS cloud use cases. McDonald's, 21st Century Fox, Activision, Netflix are using the AWS. Global infrastructure, guys. Global infrastructure. Guys, understood? This is the data center. So data centers are something like it's a so it's not a globally, it's not a globally, I will tell you guys. So something like our data center is in Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Hyderabad. So these are the data centers. But a cloud, so cloud, second. But the cloud, guys. Oh, 1 second, I will provide file, new file. Yeah, right. So data center is not a globally something, it is located in the, so but AWS is global. AWS is a global, or cloud are global. For example, AWS cloud. So AWS cloud, so globally, so it's a region, it's a region scope, availab availability availability zones, and data centers, and edge locations. So AWS is a region scope, and globally, guys, it is a globally. It's a globally. I will show you guys. Yeah. So AWS global infrastructure, guys. The regions, AWS regions, AWS availability zones, AWS data centers, AWS edge locations, guys. You guys can see. So the regions, availability zones, and local zones, points of presence, network, custom hardware, and benefits. You see, these are oranges, all the regions. So what are the regions? North Virginia region, Oho region, Canada region, North California region, Oregon region, Ireland region, London region, Spain region, Paris, Milan, Frankfurt, Scotland. So these all are the regions. Guys, understood? These all are the regions. What are the regions? US East. US East, North Virginia. North Virginia region is US East 1. So US East 2, Ohio. US West 1, California. US West 2, Oregon. AP South 1, Cape Town. AP East 1, Hong Kong. AP South 1, Mumbai. AP Northeast 2, Seoul. Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo, Central, Frankfurt, Ireland, London, Paris, Scotland, Bahrain. So these all are the the regions are I think you guys knows APAC, AMER, and EMEA. What are those, guys? Regions are APAC, EMEA, APAC, APAC, EMEA, EMEA, no? EMEA, AMER. So something like so American region, EMEA, North Middle East or East Middle East. APAC means Asia Pacific. I will show you guys. APAC, right? Global regions. So APAC, guys. So APAC is nothing but so countries by region. You see, guys. So EMEA is nothing but Europe and Middle East and Africa. Something APAC is nothing but Asia Pacific, and MR is nothing but American region. So MR is nothing but American region. You see, guys. So EMEA, AMER, and APAC. I will show you global regions, AMER. So you see, guys. So AMER is nothing but North, Central, South America. So APAC is nothing but Asia and Pacific. EMEA is nothing but Europe and Middle East of Africa. So Middle East of Africa. Guys, understood? These are the three regions: AMER, APAC, EMEA. Guys, understood? Guys, understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right? Very good. So the regions are global regions are AMER, APAC, EMEA. AMER, APAC, EMEA. Yeah. So now I will show you the regions. Yeah. You see? So this is the AMER regions. This is APAC regions. This is EMEA regions. Europe and Middle East. So Africa, these regions. Guys, understood? So these are the regions. AWS has regions all around the world. AWS has regions all around the world. I will show you in my AWS. Yeah, you see. So the default region, whenever you log into the AWS console, right? The default region, North Virginia. So North Virginia, US East, US West. This is nothing but a AMER, APAC, EMEA, EMEA. Yes, understood? So these are the regions. So the region is US East 1, US East 2, US West 1. Now you understood, right? Region. So now you understood about the region. So AWS has regions all around the world. Names can be US East 1, US East 1, US West 3, and a region is a cluster of data center. Guys, what is that? A region is nothing but a cluster. Cluster is nothing but a group of data centers. So group of data centers is nothing but a region. A group of data centers is nothing but a region. I will show you guys where it is. For example, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata. This is nothing but a cluster. Cluster or a region. So cluster is nothing but a group of data centers. So what are the data centers? This is HYD. This is Mumbai. This is Chennai. This is Kolkata, or something like Chennai, Kerala. For example, guys, Kolkata, Chennai. This is nothing but a group of data center is nothing but a cluster. Group of this data center is nothing but a cluster. Guys, understood? Yeah, a region is a cluster of data center. Cluster is nothing but a group of. So most AWS services are region scoped. So region scoped. How to choose an AWS region? If you need to launch a new application or a website, where should you do it? So compliance with the data governance and legal requirements, data never leaves a region without your explicit permissions. So proximity to customers, reduce the latency. Availability services, available services within the region. New services and new features are not available in every region. So pricing varies region to region and is transparent in the service pricing page. Availability zones. What is that, guys? Availability zones. So each region has many availability zones. Each region has many availability zones. Usually 3. Guys, mute yourself. Usually 3, meant to max 6. Usually every availability zone having 3 every region having 3 availability zones. So what is AP Southeast 2 is the region. What is that? AP Southeast 2 is the region. Sydney. The region is Sydney, guys. So what is the region? Sydney. So this is AP Southeast Southeast 2, the region. AP Southeast 2 is the region. Yeah. So this region having, so this is the data center. Availability zone. How many availability zone? 2A, 2B, 2C. 3 availability zones are there. So AP Southeast 2A, AP Southeast 2B, AP Southeast 2E. So in the availability zones, there is a discrete data center. These are the two are the data centers. Each availability zone is one or more discrete data centers with redundant power and networking and connectivity. Each availability zone, regions, availability zones, and data centers. Data centers. So they are separate from each other so that they are isolated from the disasters. They are connected with high bandwidth and ultra low latency networking. So points of presence, edge locations. So Amazon has 216 points of presence, 205 edge locations, 11 regional caches in 84 cities across 42 countries. So these are the countries, right? So these are the uh, edge locations. So what is edge locations? Edge location. So edge locations I will show you. Yeah. So for example, so this is the application. Your application is deployed in the US East 1, in the sense America region, US North Virginia region. But the customers are using this website in the India region. Because why you are deployed these servers in the US region? Because of the cost. The cost is varies from India to US. So US is very cheaper than India. That's the reason our application, Facebook or WhatsApp application is hosted in the US region. US region. So if you hit from India, the application, we need to search the network, internet, over the internet, you need to search, and it will find out from the US, right? The traffic, the latency is, there is a latency, to load the, or open the website, right? Website. So I don't want to, I don't want to take more than 5 seconds. I want to open my website within a second. So, yeah, so from US to Hyderabad, there is a one point of edge location. In the edge location, whatever we search, right, first time it will go to the US, then the cache will be located in the edge location. So whenever you hit the second time, it will go to this India edge location, and it will open from here. That is nothing but a edge locations. Guys, understood? Guys, understood or not? Yeah, you guys are understood now about yeah. So how you can log in, how you can log into that server, how you can to sign up the console. I will show you guys how to sign up the console. So there is a other AWS account creation. Yeah, so how you can create your AWS account? You can create your AWS account. So AWS account creation, sign up for the free tier usage. So free tier usage wise. So what you need: online payment card, either credit or debit card, AWS account, computer with internet connection, web browser, a Linux SSH client, Windows RDB client we need. So yeah, the first step is, let's get started with how to sign up. AWS account includes 12 months of free tier access. What is that, guys? AWS accounts include 12 months of a free tier access, including the usage of EC2 service, Amazon S3 service, Amazon DynamoDB service. These are the free tier services, right? Yeah, you can directly click the create a AWS account. So what is the URL, guys? AWS dot Amazon dot console. So what is that, guys? AWS dot Amazon dot console. So this is the URL. You guys can, so I pasted in the chat, guys, in the chat. You guys can sign up your account. So I already signed up, right? That's the reason I took the incognito mode, other mode. So create a AWS account. So there is a options called sign in AWS, sign in. So if you have a username password, you directly sign in, you can click the sign in button, or else here also there is a create a new AWS account. The AWS account. So what is the first step, guys? Explore the free tier products with the new AWS account. So new AWS account, visit aws.free. For example, if you want to go here, I will show you next, guys. So once you give the username password, then it will, so there is a 5 steps, guys, here. So we have a 5 steps, so need to fill up. First, you can just create the AWS account, then sign in or create AWS account, email, mobile number, and authentication. Then, so it will asking the username, email address, and type it again, and enter the password, and type again password. Then it will ask the information, full name, country, address, city. So you guys can give the a star, right? A star is nothing but a, definitely we need to provide. It's a company account or personal account. You guys can select only personal account, right? You will provide the information. Then next, so you guys see, so credit card or a debit card information it will ask. So here it will asking the content information. So login details, you can provide the login details, then contact information, then debit or credit card information. So then, so phone pay verification and basic support plan, you just take the basic support plan, and it's created account. It's created our AWS account. Then explore the AWS services: compute service, storage service, database service, developer service, management console service, secure identity and compare service, internet of things, so artificial intelligence, analytics, so application services, so messaging, your business productivity desk, everything they will provide it, guys. So everything they are provided. Guys, understood how you can sign up your AWS account? So go to the AWS dot aws.amazon.com/console. So the free tier usage, guys. So what is the free tier usage? Yeah, you see, guys, the free tier usage is compute service free tier Amazon EC2 service. You can use 750 hours. So storage you can use Amazon S3 5 GB. So RDS you can use 750 hours. So Amazon DynamoDB you can use 25 GB storage. Amazon SageMaker you can use 2 months. Amazon Lambda you can use 1 million. So artificial intelligence, Amazon Code Whisper you can use unlimited. Open search service you can use 750. Amazon SNS 1 million. You guys can go through this page and read it, guys. So 750 hours per month of a Linux, RHEL, SEL, T2 micro or T3 micro instance depend on the region. 750 hours per month of Windows to Windows Server. If you launch the Windows, 750 hours per month of a public IPv4 regardless instance type. So the storage resecure, secure, durable, and scalable object storage. 5 GB by standard storage. 2000 get request, 2000 put requests. So Amazon RDS, we can use the Amazon RDS. So this is the free tier, guys. So the account information, account login is a free, and you can use the 12 months free tier. So free trial, so 12 months free, always free. You guys can. These are the 3 types of offers. They are available. So more than 1000 AWS products are available on AWS free tier today. 3 different types of free offers are available depending upon the product used. Click the icon below and explore the offers. Always free. You can use the always free, or you can use the free account. So this is a free tier usage. Guys, understood how you can sign up your AWS account and how to use the free tier account. How to use the free tier account. Guys, now you understood AWS? Guys, understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any doubts? Does anyone having any doubts as of now? No, right? So you are very good at cloud now. So you know cloud, cloud services, cloud environments, public, private services, IaaS, PaaS, and the cloud providers. So now we started the AWS cloud, AWS regions, availability zones, and data centers. Guys, understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So guys, how many are watched the yesterday's recordings, guys? So these are the real-time example, guys. If you practice, if you watch again and again, so definitely you will understand the what are doing in the real time, what are doing while developing the application. So it is easily to crack the new positions or jobs, guys.
Sir, if possible, you can explain one application as an example, how cloud is used.
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Can you speak out? Yeah,
Like,
come again.
explain as an example, sir, like taking an application, how cloud is used and which service is used in that application, so that we
I
can
will.
get an basic idea.
Yeah. I will show you, right. Just we started the AWS only. Just we started the. Yeah, I will share you Sai Tejesh. Sai Tejesh, right?
Yes, sir.
Sai, I already shared to Vamshi or Saumya 360 degrees institute. You can connect from them. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So I shared everything. This AWS, PPTs, everything I shared. Okay.
Okay, sir. We will contact them.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I started. So someone who is asked that question, name?
Sir, Pradeep, sir.
Pradeep, very good, Pradeep. So what you are asking is, so in the AWS, how the real-time applications are hosted, right? For example, AWS.com, Amazon.in,
Yes,
or
sir.
Netflix, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In data center, you understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Data center, you took the server and installed something like directly you can deploy it, right? But in AWS, how we are doing the same way we are
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it in the same way we are do it in the AWS, but so it linked the API. It linked to the data center is linked to the API. So and I will show you how to do it from the cloud. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah. So what is AWS? Benefits of using AWS, history and origins of AWS, AWS components, AWS services, AWS regions, AWS availability zones, AWS edge locations, and AWS certifications. So we already discussed about the AWS services, regions, availability zones, and edge locations, right? History and origins also we discussed. So what is AWS, guys? Amazon Web Services. They are providing the services and solutions. Simple. Amazon Web Services, AWS are a collection of remote services. Collection of remote means over the internet. Over the internet is nothing but a AWS is also called as a web service. Amazon Web Services are a collection of remote services, also called as a web services, offered by the Amazon.com. So over the internet, build and run an application. So Satish, I think here your doubt will clarify. So Amazon Web Services are a collection of remote services offered by the Amazon.com over the internet. A build, run an application. So building means developing and running means deploying your application. Web services, Amazon Web Services are robust, scalable, affordable infrastructure for cloud computing. What they're providing? AWS provides the compute, storage, database. So AWS provides the compute, storage, database, all the services. They are providing the solutions. So AWS provides compute, storage, database services, quickly provisioning the IT needs. IT needs. So what is AWS? AWS is a set of cloud computing services. What are the set of cloud computing services? So what are the services, guys? So container service, storage service, database service, compute service, developer tool service, machine learning, cloud financial and management, front-end web, mobile application integration, business applications, customer enablement, robotics purpose, blockchain purpose, satellite, quantum technologies, management and governance, analytics, end user computing, business application, internets of things, so security and compliance, media services, game development, everything they provided as a service, guys. Everything they provided as a service. So AWS is a set of cloud computing services. Now you understood what is AWS, guys? AWS is a set of cloud computing services. Guys, speak out. So what is AWS, guys? AWS is a set of cloud computing services. AWS is flexibility, availability, and scalability. What is that, guys? AWS is a flexibility, availability, scalability. AWS is a elasticity. I already told you, right, guys, from starting onward, elasticity or elastic. You know the elastic meaning, right, guys? What is the meaning of elastic?
Extend.
Extend and shrink also, right? So it will
Yeah.
shrink or extend. So AWS elasticity is nothing but a scale up or scale down. Scale up or scale down. I will give you the example, guys. I will give you the example for this. Scale up, scale down. Guys, does anyone know? So, Rummy Circle. For example, guys, I am telling for example, either cricket, whatever it may be, cricket games are right? Ace 2, 3. It's a gambling, something like a rummy game, Pakata, Telugu. Guys, so this is Ace 2, 3, guys. So Ace 2, 3. So what they are conducting, so every day we have a, you need to use the website and you can play the rummy, guys. So rummy, and so they are providing the weekends, they are providing the weekends on the tournaments, guys. So what it is, guys? So S23 is the one of the application. S23 is so one of the application. So this is nothing but a S23 is23.com dot where or dot jar, guys. So this is our application. So this application is deployed in the CentOS 7 server. So CentOS 7 mission, and so this is the database. Database is this is also CentOS 7. So installed the Oracle. Guys, mute yourself. Oracle DB installed. So whatever the data, right? The data, guys, mute yourself. So the data will be shared to the sign up and everything, right? So this will be shared there. So this is in the data center. So where this is deployed in the data center. This is the app server. So this is the DB server. So this is the app server and this is the server, right? The U limit of the server, equal to 20,000. How many people, guys? So this site S23 website. So S23 website. So how many users access this website at a time? So 20,000 users.
20,000.
So yeah, 20,000 users. Guys, I think you all also know. So whenever your intermediate 10th results are came, right? So that time, so what you faced, guys, something like it's a
Server
hanged,
issues.
something like what? Sorry,
Server issues.
server is
Server issues.
server issues. Server issues. So what is server issues, guys? You are unable to
Open the page.
unable to get the results, something, anything, guys, unable to get the results. So why? So because of, so this is the server. So the server u limit is nothing but a user limit. What is that, guys? User limit. So how many people can access this website at a time? 20,000 people. For example, this is 20,000 people. But in the results time, how many people are hitting at a time? How many people are trying to access this website at a time?
More
For
than
example,
20,000.
more than 20 times.
260.
So this website is only capable of 20,000 people only. So apart from 40,000, 60,000, 1 lakh people at a time hit this website. So you are not get the response because of, so it will be in hung state. So because of the limit of this this application is only 20,000 people. But how many people are accessing? So if people are accessing 1 lakh people, or something like a 40,000, 50,000 people are accessing at a time, right? So that is the reason you are getting the server issues, unable to get the results. But the limit of the server is only 20,000. Guys, understood? Now you got it. So why you are getting these issues? Why while in the results time? Because of this. Because of this S23. So this is the S23 application. So for example, this is the one of the S23 application. So this application So there is application deployed one server, and the limit of this server is only 20,000 people. Only 20,000 people. So the daily, for example, so 20,000 people is accessing this website, and so every day they are below 20,000 people only accessing this website. So they are conducting the tournaments. So they are conducting the tournaments on the weekends. So that tournaments time, 1 lakh people. How many people? So the 1 lakh people are accessing this website at a time. So this server is sustained only for 20,000 people. We need another 4 servers, right? We need another 4 servers, and so this is acting as a load balancing. So this is the load balancing, and whenever hit, right, it automatically hit it to here, and this will be shared to the the application will be, the access will be shared to the servers. So this is 20,000. So once the 20,001, right, the server request goes to 20,001, the server request goes to the second server. If 40,000, right? So 40,001, it goes to the next server. So if 60,001, directly it goes to the another server. If 80,000, if 80,001, so it will goes to the last server. So in the data center, everything will be manually, right? Manually. So everything will be manually. So that time, so every day they are using only one server. Only on the weekends, the dormant time only, they are keeping, they are using these servers. So only 1 day is used, and 6 days are wasting for this server, wasting the servers. But we are paying the money in the data center. So because of there is no pay-per-use model. There is no pay-per-use model, and so manually we will build these servers. So definitely we need to pay the money. In the cloud, the big advantage in the cloud, elasticity, scale up and scale down. So what is the feature is enabled? You don't need to manually create the server. The scale up and scale down. So something like the tournaments, right? So there are 5 stages are there in the tournaments. So the first round, it will be 1 lakh people. The second round, 20,000 will be less. The third round, 40,000 will be less. The third round, 60,000 will be less. So finally 20,000. So initially, once it is up, automatically scale up the another server. Once it is decreasing, once it is increasing, the people are increasing, the automatically the server will be, the another server will create and up. So that time, so there is no hung, right? Because of every time the server is spin up, and load is sharing to the other servers. The scale down means first round, so 20,000 decreasing. Second round, 20,000 decreasing. It is scale down. Scale up. So that is the a big feature is enabled in the cloud. Scale up and scale down. Guys, understood now? Guys, now you understood scale up and scale down?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, right? Very good. So now you understood the scale up and scale down. So AWS is the elasticity, scale up or scale down as needed. So tournament time, it will scale up. So once increases the people, it will scale up the servers. Once decreases the people, it will scale down. We can get the resources instantly. This is the big future in the cloud. AWS is fully on demand. AWS is fully on demand. Guys, understood? So benefits of using AWS. What is the benefits of using AWS? Pay-per-use model, pay as you go or pay-per-use model. So you are only charged for the disk space, the CPU time, and bandwidth that you use. So right. So I forgot to tell you. So this is the cloud. So this is the cloud, right? You spin up a server. You spin up a server. So you are a developer. You come at 10 a.m. and you log out at 6 p.m. So whenever you come to the office, right? That time you start the server, and whenever you leave the office, then that time you stop the server, right? So whatever the time you are using this server, right, that time only we can pay the money. So otherwise we cannot pay the money. So you have a doubt, sir, we already launched the server in the AWS, right? We already launched the server in the AWS. How it will share the the resources to the other people? Whenever you stop the service, you stop the server, right? Whatever the resources means CPU, RAM, right? The CPU, RAM will allocate to the other person. So for example, Pavani is start the instances. So they have a 2 GB of RAM and 2 CPU. So she leaves at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Then Hari started the server at 6 p.m. So whatever the resources, right, that time resources will allocate to the server. So the cost will start from here. Whatever the pricing will starts from here. So whenever she stops, right, so it stops the pricing. So whenever he starts, it allocated to the resources to his and start the pricing to from here. So that is the a big advantage, guys. That is the big advantage. So whenever you use that time only we can pay the money, otherwise we cannot pay. So whenever you stop, right, the resources will allocate to the other servers, the resources will allocate to the other services. So that is the reason. So whenever you use that time only we can pay, otherwise so the resources will be allocated to the other person will pay the money. Guys, understood?
Yes,
Very good. So pay-per-use model. You are only charged for the disk space and CPU time and bandwidth that you use. So instant scalability. I just know said right that what is that scalability is nothing but a scale up and scaled up. Your services automatically scales on AWS stack. So reliable and redundant. What is reliable and redundant? Infrequent outages, data is redundant in the cloud, all the services have a built-in security. So what is the security? AWS delivers as a scalable cloud computing platform. AWS delivers as a scalable cloud computing platform that provides customers with end-to-end security and end-to-end privacy. So most services are accessed by a simple REST API. API is nothing but an application interface. All the services will all the services will access as a service. Is understood?
yes, sir.
Libraries are available in all the major languages, minimal learning curve. It's a, I mean, it easy to understand AWS. So service level agreement. So SLA means service level agreement between 99.9%, 100% availability. Amazon S3 maintains a durability 99.999%. S3 is nothing but a yes. Simple storage service. Availability. So what is availability? Availability zones exist on isolated fault lines, floodplains, and electrical grids to sustainably reduce the chance of simultaneous failure. So high availability. Support. AWS provides 24/7 support in the real-time operation status of all the services around the globe. History and origins. You also know, right, guys? So 2000, both private and shared begins. 2003 internally they created the cloud. S3 first deployed 2006. 2008 Winstock is available. 2009 relational database started. DynamoDB 2012 started. 2013 Amazon DynamoDB. 2014 Glacier started. Right, guys? Yeah. Various component of AWS. AWS computing platform. What are those, guys? So this is a AWS global infrastructure. In the global infrastructure, availability zones, regions, and edge locations are there. So foundation services are compute, storage, database, and networking. These are the foundation services. Compute service, storage service, database service, and networking service. I will show you what are those services. Compute, storage, database, and VPC. VPC. Yes, this is networking. These are the foundation services: database, storage, and compute services. So compute services are the foundation services. Application platform services, content distribution, messaging, parallel processing, libraries and SDKs, management and administration, administration console, identity and access, deployment workflow, and monitoring. So on your applications. This is the various components of AWS. The big picture of the AWS is, what is the big picture of the AWS? This is AWS is a global infrastructure, guys. AWS is a global infrastructure, foundation services, application services, deployment services, finally your application. So what are the foundation services? Compute, storage, database, and networking. In the compute, Amazon EC2 and auto scaling. Storage services, Amazon S3, EBS, Amazon Storage Gateway, Amazon Glacier. Database services, Amazon RDS, Amazon DynamoDB, Amazon SimpleDB, Amazon Elastic Cache. Networking, Amazon VPC, Elastic Load Balancing, Amazon Route 53, Amazon Direct Connect. So in the application services, queuing services, networking notifications, email and libraries, workflow, parallel processing, content delivery, such. And the deployment and management, identity access means IAM. So your Windows access, right? The same like as application access. So how you can authenticate your application, administrative interface, management console, and monitoring, and deployment and automation. So this is the a big picture of the AWS, guys. So AWS services. What are the services are there? I already told you, right, guys? The number of services are available. Compute services, container storage. These are the solutions. The solution services are EC2, S3 services. I will show you guys. So EC2 is nothing but a virtual private server. What is that, guys? Virtual private server. What they are providing? They are providing the virtual private server. Virtual private server. Virtual private server. This is the server they are providing. Similar to the standards of VPCs and are called as a instances. So virtual private servers is a physical server. A server is called as a instance. So what it call it as a server is in the AWS. It call it as a instance. A server is nothing but a instance in the AWS. What is that, guys? Tell me. This is a instance. In AWS, it calling as a instance. A server is nothing but a instance. CentOS 7 is installed. This is nothing but a instance. So this is nothing but a instance. So a server is nothing but a in where EC2. EC2 is the service. So EC2 is nothing but a virtual private servers similar to standard VPCs and are called as a instances available in variety of sizes. So variety of sizes. All major operating systems are supported. What are the operating systems? CentOS, Oracle, Linux, SUSE Linux, Windows, Mac, everything they are there and they are supported. The AMS, right? So AMI is nothing but a Amazon mission image, guys. I will tell you. So AMI. So these are the images. These are the OSs. AWS Linux, Mac Linux OS, Red Hat OS, SUSE Linux, Ubuntu OS, Microsoft, Ubuntu. You can use only the free tier available. Whatever the free tier is there, right? You guys can use only free tier available. Okay. If you are using as a free tier, the free tier account, a free account. Okay, so S3 cloud storage. S3 is nothing but a cloud storage. Simple. S3 is nothing. Yes. Triple S is nothing but a S3. EC2 is nothing but a ECC is nothing but a EC2. Elastic Compute Cloud. S3 is nothing but a simple storage service. ECC equal to EC2 is nothing but a Elastic Compute Cloud. Right, guys? So S3, yes, equal to S3. Simple storage service. S is nothing but a simple, S is nothing but a storage, S is nothing but a service. Guys, now you understood? S3 EC2 means very good. So S3 is nothing but a cloud storage, highly scalable. Some companies are having PBs of data, highly available. Data is stored in multiple data centers. So RDS is nothing but a relational databases. So relational databases means MySQL, SQL, Oracle databases, variety sizes, high availability, available in extra cost, read replication, scheduled backups. So Route 53 or Route 53 DNS. On the cloud front, Cloud Data Network, Glacier Data Archiving, DynamoDB, Elastic Cache, Memcache. So these are the AWS services. These all are the AWS services, guys. Regions you already knows, right? So AWS regions are completely isolated from each other, and are the different parts of the world, and the AWS regions are a collection of data centers, availability zones. Each region has a set of availability zone. All agents are region connected by the high bandwidth. Cost vary from region to region. A default region in US East 1. North Virginia, US East default regions, availability zones, edge locations you already know. Yeah. So finally, certifications, guys. So what AWS providing the certifications? So there are two types of certifications. One is associate level and the professional level. What are those, guys? Associate level and professional level. So associate level, AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate. This is the associate level. What is this, guys? AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate. Guys, what I did? AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate. Guys, understood? Guys, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what I did the AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate. I am eligible for the professional level, AWS Certified Solution Architect Professional. So once I did, I am eligible for this. So AWS Certified Developer Associate, AWS Certified SysOps Administrator Associate. These two are once anyone is done, right? You are eligible for the AWS Certified DevOps Engineer Professional. AWS DevOps, AWS Certified DevOps Engineer Professional, Solution Architect, Developer, and SysOps Administrator. Guys, understood? These are the certifications, associate level and professional level. Guys, understood? So what are the certifications I did, guys? So ITIL, you don't know ITIL, right, guys? You will later you will understand. So Red Hat, Linux, right? So yesterday, right? Yesterday I told you the certifications. 1 second, guys. I will. Yeah, guys. So Red Hat INC. So they created 3 types of OSs: Fedora, CentOS, and Red Hat. So I did the Red Hat certifications, guys. What I wrote the exam for the Red Hat. So I wrote 2 exams for the Red Hat. So one is a Certified System Administrator. The other one is Certified Linux Engineer, RHC, Red Hat Certified Engineer 7.0. So Red Hat 7, I did the certification. Okay. CKS, Kubernetes. This is also a Kubernetes, guys. So we'll discuss later this one, guys. You are unable to understand this one. Okay. Now you got it, guys. I have done 5 certifications: ITL, Red Hat 2, and AWS, and CKA. Guys, understood? So guys, tomorrow what we will start? So we will start the introduction to the introduction to AWS EC2. We will launch the server. So benefits of using AWS EC2, Amazon EC2 use cases, AWS price model, instance type, mission image, and selecting EC2 instance, AWS regions and availability zones, and launching a Amazon EC2 instance step by step. So we will discuss this tomorrow, guys. So most probably you will understand whatever Satish you asked the question, right? Tomorrow you will understand. Tomorrow you will understand how we can deploy application, how we can the real time, how we can develop and deploy application. You will understand tomorrow. Okay, guys, understood? Guys, understood or not? So you can ask to the that 360-degree admin guys. You will get the all the snapshot whatever we took, right? The images. So they will provide, and I will upload this recording to this YouTube channel, guys. You already know, right? Yesterday I already show you. Yeah. So this is my YouTube channel, guys. I uploaded yesterday's recording. So what is that recording? Yeah. So this is the recording, guys. So this is the recording I uploaded yesterday. So tomorrow also I will upload the part 2. So this is the part 1. So today I will upload the part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. Okay, guys. Guys, understood? So whoever not subscribed this channel, guys, you guys can subscribe this channel, and they will get a complete playlist, guys. Something like complete AWS DevOps 0 to hero, and I make IT batch. You will get the all the recordings, guys. Okay. Guys, we'll continue from tomorrow, guys. Okay. Guys, understood? Okay, guys, we'll continue from tomorrow.